I'm just putting on my gloves because first I'd like to inspect your face, okay? But later on, when I deal with some products, I'll be sure to remove them because I actually would like to have a bit of a touch of your face. Sound good? Okay, first things first. I love your hair, but for today we really need to top it back, okay? And I've got this beautiful little diadem. Going to pop your hair back. Goes good? Okay, awesome. So, you've cleansed your face already? Okay. Well, you know what we're going to do? No, we'll cleanse later on, I think. Yeah. Good. Now, I'm just going to have a look at your face as is now. Okay, so I'm just going to so overall, I really like your skin tone, okay? There's like a little bit of patchiness going on, but that's okay. Got the hair. There we go. Let's see. Okay, talk to me. Have you struggled with acne before? Blackheads? Rosacea maybe? Eczema? How often do you go outside? You know what? Why don't you walk me through your skincare routine, morning, night, lunch, today? You tell me, okay? I'm listening. Right. Are you aware of any allergies in any way? Could be anything, could be grasses, could be pets, for example, anything. Okay. let me just go ahead and grab this bad boy. Okay, could be a bit bright. It's extremely useful to have a very close look of what I'm dealing with today. I see a little bit of hyperpigmentation. That's quite normal. If you see the sun, you're gonna get hyperpigmentation at some point. Right, your lips could get a little bit more love. We can fix that. I do see a few pores that are a little less happy. A little bit of clogginess, just here in between the eyebrows, just a little bit on your chin there, okay? Overall, just a few imperfections, some very subdermal little swellings and accumulations of dead skin cells. It's all very natural, of course, but I can imagine if you would prefer them to be gone. Now you should know, it's very important, having imperfections does not mean you are not pretty, handsome, beautiful. Okay? Imperfections, it's what makes us us, right? The only thing that can be bothersome with them is that they could hurt or have a negative impact on our health. Okay? So just because you have clogged pores or enlarged pores, there's nothing on your beauty, okay? Right. Good. Other than that, do you scrub sometimes? I think it would be good to, when you're using a scrub, to use a chemical one, okay? Doesn't have to be a harsh scrub whatsoever, on the contrary. By chemical scrub, I mean just a scrub that doesn't have like those little bullets and pellets in it, okay? Because those tiny little balls give too much friction and it actually are going to hurt our skin barrier. So it does more damage than good, okay? But if you use like a chemical scrub, it's actually going to scrub your level and remove the dead skin cells, but only the dead skin cells, whereas a physical scrub is actually going to scrub off all of the goodness that you got going on, okay? Right, I'm not quite finished, okay? Just going to grab my magnifying glass. I do see a tiny tad of dead skin cells here in your eyebrow, okay? Both of them. And I'm just wondering, do you suffer from dandruff from time to time? Because that could actually be related. Dandruff is not just the scalp, you know, it can also manifest itself in the eyebrows. Okay, other than that, so here you have like a very subdermal zit in a way. Does it hurt if I press it? Okay, great. Let's switch my hands. And I'm looking at your chin here. I do see some sebaceous filaments. Very normal. I have them too. We can solve that salicylic acid. That would work wonders for being able to lift any dirt and stuff out of pores. So that's awesome. We can try that later. Now for your hairline, I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing on that front. That's good. Doing a good job, I meant to say. Okay. And then on your cheek, they do seem quite clear. Okay. And then there's just your nose left. And there's like a few little blackheads, but they're barely noticeable. Don't forget, in my eyes, everything is being enlarged. Okay. So blackheads on the nose are very commonplace to have blackheads. Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Okay, well, and then there's just like some irritation on the sides of your nostril, like just in that crease, okay? Nothing to worry about, but that is something that combination of a chemical scrub and salicylic acid, for example, are probably going to help and everything, okay? Right. Okay. I'm just going to have a look with my blue light, okay? Because sometimes it's going to pop up or show me different things that I've not been able to see with my normal light, okay? It was a bit loud there in the street, don't mind that. Now, this light is able to see any scar tissue, even if it's a bit deep or if it's dated. Oh, you know what you should try? You should try subscribing. It's going to be doing wonders for your skin. Okay. Now I do not see any significant issues underneath this light. That's great. It's amazing. So I suggest that we get into some skincare, okay? Now in order to open up your pores, I'm just going to prepare you a warm and damp towel to put on your face, alright? Okay, sit tight, I'm going to be right back. Here right over your face, right, just making sure that you can still have your nose through there, okay? I'm just going to hold it there for you. Just like that. Just letting your pores open up. Okay. Good. It's not too warm. Okay, great. Let's see, meanwhile, just going to do this. This is good. Right, okay. How is that? Nice. Okay. Great. Now, since you have already cleansed, okay, I'm just going to go over with just a gentle micellar water, okay. Now, you should know that when you cleanse your face, you are to use a oil cleanser and then a foam cleanser, okay. It's always best to double cleanse. And the oil cleanser is going to get into the pores and get a lot of gunk like melted away. It's very nice if you wear makeup, okay. And then the foam cleanser is going to be able to lift off all of the oil back away, right? And it's going to flush away all of that last residue that is left. Going to at least we have like a nice canvas to work with, okay. I'll share what products I personally like to use, okay, and which one I can certainly advise, okay. And if you've got any questions, ask away. Just between your eyebrows, I'm going to give a little extra attention there. Okay, well, as you can see, we still need it. Okay, good. Now, after you've done cleansing, okay, so you would actually first use micellar water, then the oil cleanser, then the foam cleanser, okay. I know it's quite hard, so if you stick to micellar and oil, or micellar and foam, or oil and foam, I'm quite happy with that, okay. Then you go in with your toners, okay. Now, earlier I mentioned glycolic acid, okay, and then there's also salicylic acid. For example, in my practice, I've got these two, okay. So the glycolic acid is going to be fighting your hyperpigmentation, okay. I think I'm going to use both on you, actually. So, for the glycolic acid, it's going to help hydrate and fight hyperpigmentation, is good to fight acne as well. Quite a lot of benefits actually there. Feel free to use a cotton swab if you like, but you can just use your hands as well, and then you just drop some in the palm of your hands, and then you just pat it into your face, okay? You do not rinse it off. And this is from The Ordinary. It's got 7% glycolic acid, so it's a little bit strong, okay? It could be difficult on sensitive skin, but you can always build that up, okay? And just all over your face. And as you can see, I have actually removed my gloves while I was getting the towel for you, because as it comes to skincare, the heat of your fingers is actually activating the active ingredients in the products. Okay. Now, let me grab another swab. And the other one that I very much like is one by Beauty After Sun. Okay, it's a green plum refreshing toner. And this one has both glycolic acid and salicylic acid. Okay. So the salicylic acid, that is an exfoliator. Okay, like a scrub without little balls in them. Okay, so that's also to fight acne. Okay, and it's just a gentle exfoliator, and helps also in wrinkles and fine lines. Although glycolic acid has that as well, fighting the wrinkles a little bit. Okay, so in this case, the toner has both from Retinols in a smaller dosage, so it's much more interesting if you've got like a sensitive skin. There we go. It's okay to use 2 toners, but maybe just try to keep one toner for the morning and a different one for the night, okay? The glycolic acid, for example, that one is best to use at night. Okay, just getting into the creases here of your nose. There we go. Alright, after toner, serums. Okay, so let's talk serums. In the morning, it's good to use a vitamin C serum, okay? I like this one very much, okay? This has an active vitamin C. It's the, I hope I'm going to pronounce this right, but it's got the L something. Okay, so that's something that you would use in the morning, right? It's also fighting hyperpigmentation. It is great for fine lines and wrinkles, and it's actually going to activate your sunscreen. Okay, so please don't forget your sunscreen. Okay, this one is from by Preoccupied. It's great. That's one I use. Now for the evening, you've got so many other serums that you can try. Look for serums that are extra hydrating. Okay, I like using the snail mucin one by Beauty Ultrazone. That one is absolutely great, and I like to use that actually in the evening. It's of course all very smooth, you do not need much. Now if you like snail mucin because it's so hydrating, make sure to look for a serum that actually contains a nice amount of snail mucin, okay? Because a lot of products claim that they have snail mucin in them, but then it's just like a few percentages, and it's not really going to do that much. And it's more glycerin than anything else in there, okay? So just go ahead and do your research to find the right snail mucin one, but you can choose any serum you like. If there's anything that you prefer to use on your skin, you can just go ahead and do that. I'm just offering a few options that I personally like. Okay. Good. After serums, okay, after serums usually comes moisturizer, okay? Now, if it is your bedtime routine and you want to go for a moisturizer, go ahead, all the way. But keep in mind that if you would like to add something extra step, you can use like a retinol or retinoid. That's great to, you know, revitalize your skin and make sure that it does like the real turnover, okay? It's not an overnight solution, but you'll thank me in 20 years, okay? So in your case, I am going to add, first I'm just going to do moisturizer, okay? Now here's the thing, I can do a normal moisturizer, okay? This one for example is dramatically different by Clinique, but we can also go basting. Would you like to try basting? It's a term that a famous dermatologist has mentioned. Her name is Shireen Idris. And basting is basically taking a very rich moisturizer and just really buffeting up on your face before going to bed. Okay, so I have here a very rich moisturizer. Okay, I am just going to put that on your face, and it's actually good to use like a zinc cream for this. It's actually great. So as Sharina Idris puts it, she likes to use baby butt cream. Baby butt cream is great for basting. It's very healthy for your skin. Now I'm going to show you how basting works here. Okay, so just takes a bit of time to actually work it into your skin, but it's so nice. There we go. Just like that. Now, if you would like to use any retinols, especially if you are a beginner, it's very important to have this moisturizer barrier between your skin and the retinol, because the retinol is very often quite heavy on your skin, okay? It's quite hard, especially if you've got like a sensitive skin. And your skin needs to adjust to the retinol, which is basically a type of vitamin A. So I think in the beginning, basting your face and then applying your retinol is great. Now you've got different kinds of retinoids, okay? So retinol, for example, is a type that is going to absorb your skin fairly easily. After an hour, it's actually no longer on your skin, it has gotten in. But then there's also a retinol, which takes longer and is slower and gentle on the skin, and that takes all night to get into your skin, for example. And then you've got like tretinoin, for example. Those are a bit harder and are more for like the seasoned retinol user. Okay, let me just go and wash my fingers for a second. Okay. Great, next, let's see. So we've got like a few options, okay? In retinols, I have a retinol by Laneige. I've got one by Olay, okay? The Laneige one is not for beginners, I would say, right? The Olay one is great for a beginner. It's got like a very low percentage of retinol in it, and it's actually more moisturizer than anything than the retinol, so it's very gentle, great to start with. And then the Beauty of Joseon has an eye cream, okay, and that does contain retinol. And the thing is, if it is suitable for your under eye, it's suitable for the rest of your face, okay. Wisdom by Sharina Idris as well. Now, in your case, I would like to try the Olay one on half of your face, okay? And you really do not need a lot. Like a pea size is all you need for your entire face. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. Okay, so I'm just going to on that side. Okay, I'm going to put the Olay one there. Okay, I'm going to work that in. Now, mind you, you do not apply retinol directly around your eyes unless it's formulated for the eyes, okay? Avoid going around your mouth directly as well, right? It can be a bit harsh. If you would like to use a around your lips. Around your lips. You can just go ahead and use like an eye cream that contains retinol or retinol, okay? Okay, that's beautiful. Yeah. Great. I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the retinol eye cream on the other side of your face there. Okay, just pea-size amounts, all you need. I actually even used too much. The amount that I took was for a whole face, but we're only doing half of yours right now. And if you really like to be fancy with everything, there's like multiple tools that can help, you know, like electric appliances that can actually help smooth out your skin, smooth out wrinkles, anything of the sort really. Do keep in mind your fingers are the best at doing a job in skincare, but if you really wish to get something, you could use this, okay? This is just like a little massager. I'm just going to pop it on as a slight vibration there. Okay, I'm just going to use that on your skin. And it's just going to help your skin absorb the absolute most, just the absolute most of the product into your skin, okay? Just like that. Just like this. In addition, this is going to relax your muscles, okay? Just very nice on the face, on the muscle, on the wrinkles, but don't go and pay hundreds of bucks worth of fancy skincare devices, because usually they end up in the closet anyway. I wouldn't sweat, okay? Your fingers are the best tool you can have. Okay, how about I just finish up with this? Okay. Just like so. That feels nice, doesn't it? Just between your eyebrows. Okay. Just going to pop that off. Right. Okay, how do you feel now? Motivated? Mission accomplished. Okay, I'm just going to remove this bad boy. Okay. Just going to rearrange your hair quickly. Mess it up just a little bit. Just like that. Okay, great. Now you do look like you are ready to nod away, so go ahead and nod away. Okay? I just hope that you learned something today. Ooh. I'm just going to apply some vaseline on your lips there. Okay. You're a bit crusty. I hope you don't mind if you